So good morning everyone, this is Arush. I hope everyone is doing safe and fine and healthy. So today the reason for me coming online is to share a little bit of knowledge. So I hope everyone is safe and doing fine. So this video is specifically for class 6 science lesson 1. So last time when we were in school, we have discussed all about lesson 1 whatever we could. So I hope you all remember whatever we discussed. So today in this video I'm going to explain you a little bit of whatever I can in this short period of time, so that so that back at home you can study and have a little bit of understanding. So if you remember, the first lesson was food. Where does it come from? So in our last class I have already explained about the sources of food and what are the uses of food. So as we all know that food is the basic thing for all living beings. Even it's an ant, it's an elephant, for all living organism, food is very essential. So we all eat food, no doubt about that. But the question is, why do we eat food? Not only for staying alive. We do not eat food only just to stay alive. There are many other reasons or other benefits that food gives us. If you can see, first we all know that food gives us energy to work, to run, to play, to do many basic things. But along with that, in point 2 I can say that food helps us in our growth. If we do not take good food, we will never grow physically or a good healthy way. We will be tiny, our bones will be weak. So food helps us to grow bigger in size in every possible way. So if we take good food, our hairs will be longer, our skin will be good, our bones will be stronger. So food is a very important role, it plays a very important role. Along with that, you can also add in third point that food saves us in this pandemic time. As we know, we have heard about that we have to increase our immunity, so we have heard about it. But how does you can boost or increase your stamina or your immunity? Food, through good food makes our immunity, our stamina stronger. It protects us from many diseases, many virus. We have heard that vitamin C can increase our stamina. So what is vitamin C? Vitamin C is a uh, vitamin that comes from food. So along with that, in the last we can say that food also helps us to maintain and repair our body, our tissues. So suppose in case, for example, if we get injured, we are running, we are playing, we fall down, we got a cut in our hand. So our body, when we eat the food, our body takes all the vitamins, all the nutrition, the good things that is inside the food. Our body takes it from the food, and then body uses it in our body first uses body use it to satisfy our stomach. Our hunger is satisfied. After that, it use them for other purposes. Suppose, for example, I think you have heard your grandmother or somebody that if you eat amla, these things, or lemon, these things can give you good skin. Amla can give you good eyes. So first thing, they will fulfill our stomach. After that, they will give the benefits also. So this is about food. Now we'll talk about the sources of food. So for all human beings, there are two sources of food. The first is plant and the second is animal based. So these are the two categories from where we can receive food. So plant-based food are, there are varieties of plant-based food. We get food from different parts of the plant. We can get food from the leaf, from the branch, from the flower, from the fruit, from the root. So plant gives us food. Plant gives a tree or a plant gives us cereals, fruits, vegetables, pulses, spices, and so other things. And different part of a plant gives us different kinds of fruit food I'm sorry, food. That's a slip of tongue. So let's see what it says. The root, what does the root gives us? The root of many plant, like for example radish, turnip, carrot, it gives us different kind of food. And after root, if we go, we can go for stem, the part which helps the plant to stand straight. This stem, for example, you can say sugarcane gives us sugar, the most essential for our livelihood, for our surviving. We cannot imagine our tea without sugar. After that, you can say leaves. The leaves of many plant are used as vegetable, for example cabbage, coriander, spinach. These are leaves that we consume. And then for after that, we can say flowers. There are many plants whose flowers we consume. I think you all consume what call the flower of what is the plant, bottle gourd. We call bottle gourd in Assamese as lau. So I think we all consume the flower of that plant, and along with that cabbage, what not yeah, but cauliflower. Cauliflower is a flower. We consume the flower of that cauliflower plant. Along with that, many plants also give us fruits, so we consume the fruits of all the plants. Mango, either it be mango, now is a season for mango, and mango is a very good rich source of potassium, and potassium makes our bones stronger, our blood stronger. It also boosts our immunity, so this is a good source of food that comes from the fruit of mango plant we consume. And along with fruit, there are many plants that gives us seed, and we consume that seeds. Soybean, for example, soybean is a seed that we consume. So these are the basic things. And even for example, along with soybean, you can add pepper, black pepper. This is also a seed that we use in spice when we are preparing meat, non-veg, something. So these are the basic things that all the foods that that the plants give us. So after this, if we can go to the other source, the animals. The animals give us a lot of things. The you can say our favorite ones: fish, meat, milk, egg. All these comes from animals, and animals gives us all these things. From milk we can make varieties of things. We make paneer, we make curd, we make ice cream, or cheese, or many other things, ghee. These things are even made from milk. So milk is used for drinking, just as a milk, or for as for tea. Milk is being tea is prepared with the help of milk. So these are things. And fish and meat, we know what are the uses of fish and meat. We all like consuming fish and meat. It comes from animals. So this is animals use source food. And along with that, if we see, mm, yeah. So this and one more food source that comes from animals, I forgot to add: honey. Honey is also one of the food source. It's a very good food source that comes from animals, because you know that flowers, in flower there are nectar, specific nectar. So these nectars are collected by honeybees, and honeybees collect nectars from flower to flower, flower to flower, and then it makes the beehive, and in that beehive it makes honey. So honey is also prepared by animals. And one information here, that honey is the only food in the world that never gets expired. Honey does not have any expiry date. So if you have honey, if you all are young, you are in class 6, so probably your age is 12, 13. Now you are in 12 and 13. So today, if you go to a market, and good honey, if you buy a good honey and keep it in your house, when you will, from your, today you are 13, when you will grow old, you will be 97 years, 80 years, 100 years, still till that time the honey will be good to eat. So honey is the only food in the world that never gets spoiled. So this is about food chain. And there are now, after food chain, there are something there about the food habits of animals. So there are different types of animals, we all know: herbivores, carnivores, omnivores, scavenger. So basic you all know that herbivores are those animals that eat only plant or plant based things. So cow, goat, horse, these are herbivores. And there are carnivores are those animals that eat the herbivores animal, like lion, tiger. They eat the cow, goat, buffalo, deer. They eat them. So these are called carnivores. And after that, what comes is scavengers are those animals that eat the dead bodies of the dead bodies of the carnivores. Because when herbivore will die, who will eat them? Carnivore will eat them. Suppose, for example, let's say that there is a deer in the jungle. So who will eat the deer? The lion will eat the deer. The deer is a herbivore. So when the herbivore will die, who will eat that animal? The carnivore. The carnivore is lion. So when the lion will die, who will eat the lion? Because the dead body will be in the jungle and it'll smell bad. So that is a that's why carnivores are being made. So carnivores eat the dead animals. The scavengers eat the dead carnivores. And after that, we are omnivores. We are you can say human beings, but a bear, then a dog, cat. We are omnivores. We eat everything. We eat flesh, we eat food, we eat plant, we eat animals. So we are omnivores. So this is the basic rough idea of what I was planning to say. So I hope you listen to this video and learn whatever I'm trying to say. Until then, you stay safe, stay healthy, and if you have any doubt regarding this whatever I have shared, you can text me, you can message me, you can share it with me, and in the next video probably I will try to explain you more and give you the question answers. So till then, stay safe, healthy. Thank you. Bye bye.